everyone, welcome back. We've got our 21 in 2021 project pan update for you today.
Wow.
I've made good progress on certain things and certain things not so much. So if you're interested in seeing our progress and all of that, then just keep on watching. Alright, well I have 3 potted items. I'll start there. We'll start with an eye primer. This is my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I've made a decent amount of progress in this. I've got a big old dip going on, so I can't complain, but I'm not really like in a rush to finish the one up, you know? In the same vein, I've been working on this Amuse Cosmetics eyeshadow primer in Clean Slate. It's the Painterly Duke. I'm just starting to hate this a lot, honestly. I don't mind the way eyeshadows perform on top of it. I feel like it's a really great base in that regard, but longevity wise this is not doing it for me. So we'll see. I'm gonna keep using it for probably another month and see if it's still being that bad on me. Like, I mean, my eyeshadow creases in like a couple of hours and then falls all over my face. If that continues, I'll just end up rolling this out and replacing it with something else because I just hate it so much when that happens to me. And then this is the Becca Under Eye Corrector. This is in the shade Medium. I should be using this a little bit more. I've still made some progress, but I'm just not using it as often as I would like. Mostly out of just like forgetfulness, like I don't remember to, so it's too late once you got your concealer on. Yeah. And then I'm working on my Sigma Wicked Gel Liner. It is full of glitter now, and there's not like a lot of visible progress, but I have been using this frequently. Like almost every time I do my makeup, I dip into this in some way or another, so I'm not in a rush or anything, not too concerned. I'm hoping that maybe I'll just this next month I'll just focus it on the sides, like where there's gunk, and see if I can clear that out so it like shows more progress. I don't really know exactly for this how to document it properly. For my concealer, I have the Glossier Stretch Concealer in the shade G11. I made a ton of progress on this last month. I've been using it like crazy with my Neutrogena concealer from our other project pan for our Project Inclusive. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoy this product. I have no complaints whatsoever. It is gorgeous, and I'm going to be very sad when it's gone. I guess I'll just go with my concealer here. This is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Concealer in a shade. Those are impossible. They take forever to come in. Yeah, it's taking me a while. I thought maybe I'd make more progress. It seems like it's starting to get drier. Like it's definitely, I can see through like the little stopper. And I can tell that there's definitely product that's missing here. There's not like visible progress that you're going to be able to see, so the picture is not really going to do much for you, but I think after next month I can remove the stopper, and then after that, probably a month after that, I can call it quits on it. I do have a primer or a foundation mixer. This is the Neutrogena Radiant Primer Serum. I guess I don't really remember where I was at, but I've made a ton of progress on this because it's a primer serum. I just coat my fucking face in this. Although I have been having some issues with my foundation pilling, so I don't know if that's this or like my sunscreen or what's going on, but like it's driving me nuts. So if it's this, bitch, I'll be using it up tomorrow. And then I have my NYX Born to Glow foundation in the shade Fair, 1.5 Fair. I've been joking how this is far too light for me. It's actually my perfect color match. It's just the one time that I used it that it looked really pasty on me. I had like some leftover self-tanner, and I don't self-tan often, so I never really think about that. But yeah, apparently this is the perfect match for me. I don't know where, I think I'm probably at the halfway mark. It's black, I can't see through it. It definitely feels lighter. And I've been using it often, so that one took me a little bit to pan. So. I don't know. I feel like I'm maybe at the halfway mark, but I can't like squeeze out the air because then all the foundation falls out. I have the Natasha Denona Foundation X. I'm going to mark this today because I can really see a clear line. I know that there probably was one in the picture, but I'll have to like triple check. I'm thoroughly enjoying this foundation. I have no regrets choosing this to pan. I haven't been like using it and being like, ugh. Hate that. This again, in combination with a lot of my other base products, it makes it nice and juicy, so no tissues there. Nope. Very, very slow progress on this bronzer from Makeup Revolution. This is the Bronzer Reloaded in Long Weekend. The dome is starting to wear down, and starting is just the correct word for that. It's just barely starting to wear down. It's a little flat right here. That's about all. Also, it broke, so the top is no longer there, which drives me nuts. It's like the worst thing that could ever happen, just so you know. I hate it so much, but I do like this bronzer. I've just been opting for
When I've been doing my makeup recently, I haven't been using a powder bronzer. I've only been using creams. And not that that's like my only preference, I've just been too lazy to put it on mainly, so not a ton of progress on that.
I have my BH Belgian Waffle bronzer palette. I've been using this, so there's a decent like kind of dent in here. It looks more abused, but there's not like that much product gone. I've been using it for my freckles too, just to make more progress. I've used the highlights maybe once. Those are not going to be a part of the project pan, and they never will be a part of the project pan, but I'm thoroughly enjoying this so much more than the bronzers from the Physicians Formula Butter palette.
And I've been working on this Deck of Scarlet Mistake Proof Bronzer in Tantric. Apparently there are multiple shades in this, I looked it up. Yeah, I can't mark this.
We'll never know until it starts pumping.
I keep wanting to, I'm like, I'll weigh them. No, I won't. I won't do that. I won't do that. No. So I need to stop telling myself that. But yeah, I've definitely been using this. I don't know that it really feels much lighter. I don't know. I'm using it. That's about all I know here. It's going to be a while till I can probably feel the progress.
I made a fair bit of progress in my bronzer from Salt New York. This is the medium bronze shade. We do have a dedicated Salt New York video if you'd like to check that out. But I'm loving it. I do want to take just like a paper towel and go over this because there's a little bit of like hairs and stuff caught in here, like brush hairs that I just want to like get out. But yeah, I really like this. I will forever love Salt New York bronzers, so I'll just keep using it. I will use it every time I do my makeup. I don't mind.
I am making good progress on my blush from Colourpop, Raisin Please. This is Growth Flirt. I feel like the pan has expanded actually more than I thought it would. It's hard to tell though. Let me look back on pictures real quick. And it's definitely thinner. Like it used to be a lot thicker on the sides, and it's definitely wearing down. I've been thoroughly enjoying this, so no shock there.
This is my Nudestix Nudies Bloom Oliver Dewy color in Sweet Peach Peony. I'm really loving this. It's getting me back on my Nudestix Nudies Bloom grind, which is probably not good, but this is where we're at. I don't remember if when I took pictures I had rolled it up all the way, but I would assume so. I don't know how much progress I made, but I would say a fair bit. I've used this almost every time I've done my blush, so
hopefully a fair bit.
Yeah. And you gotta build it because it's a lighter color and I like a lot of blush.
And this is the L'Oreal Color Shine in Glossy Fawn that I've been working on. This cat, I swear to God. I'm pretty sure this is like halfway where I was last time. Like I'm pretty sure I wore down half of it. I'm not sure. I haven't been using this every day, but I have been using it like to top some of my lipsticks because this on its own is a little too warm for my preference on my lips. But I have been like trying to force myself to use it. I definitely love the formula though. I love the formula on these guys.
For my lipstick, I chose the e.l.f. Seriously Satin Lipstick in Cream. I can't say that I like this at all.
Oh, really?
But I will continue to use it. I just really don't care for the formula, and I don't care for the color either. But this is where we're at. I will continue using it.
Let's talk about this. This is my Dose of Colors and Iluvsarhii highlight in Soulmate. There's no visible progress on this really. I've been using it, but I don't wear powder highlights as intensely as I used to. I think like because I don't powder my base anymore, I don't build them up the way that I used to have to. So I need so little of this, and I've used this on my chest when I wear something a little lower cut like 3 or 4 times this month. So I thought maybe I could get a pan in there. We'll see. I might just have to layer up on my cheeks these days because I will not use this as an eyeshadow.
This was
can't even grab with your claw.
This was my Nyx Lip Liner in Downtown Beauty, but when I sharpened it, everything came out. It's just a gaping hole now. And with my nails, I cannot. It's just so small. I can't even get it all the way in the sharpener. It's just a nubbins. So although I'm not rolling style anything, for my own personal peace of mind, I did roll in another NYX lip liner because that happened just a few days after, and I was like, well, I still want to pan more lip liners. So this is the NYX lip liner in Espresso. Love this. This is nice. This is very good. I do miss MAC, but you know, Miss NYX did the thing. Yeah. This is my e.l.f. Retro Paradise Lip Liner. I think this is the deepest shade in the set. I have been using this. I've sharpened it, I think 3 times.
else to say? It's far too warm for what I like, but I have been liking it with MAC Myth. I find that cools it down enough to where I can stomach using this, but like this with Glossy Fawn, too warm. Too warm. I can't do it. Can't do it. I can't. But it's fine. I can truck through.
And for my mini, it's what I'm wearing on my lips today. This is the Nudestix Lip Glaze in the shade, I think, Nude 3? No, Nude 04. This is actually, like, gorgeous on its own. I don't really love putting it on top of my normal lip combos. And he comes back. I don't really love putting it on my normal lip combos because it's just too warm that way, in my opinion, because I really like a dark lip liner and a very light center with a concealer nude gloss. That is my shit. But for a gloss on its own, I think this is one of my favorites because it's such a pretty, like,
I was gonna say, it looks really sheer.
It's such a pretty tint to the lips. And I love, it's got like a lot of mint to it, so like you put it on, it's like cooling. Yum. I've used this probably, what, 5 times? There's a lot in this little fucker. Alright.
Similarly, this is the AOA Morning Glow Baby Highlighter. And it's mini size. I thought for sure I could get this done by this month because I've been using it as a face primer. I've been using it to mix in with my foundations. I've been using it as a liquid highlight. Like, I've been using this every time I do my makeup. There is still so much in here. I don't know how.
Even with that big ass applicator too.
I know, I even dump out far more than I need. Like, I can't even see like a line. Maybe I should let it settle. I'm just perplexed. It's the never-ending baby highlighter.
Well, that's all for our updates today for our 21 and 2021 Project Pan. I'm really liking Project Pans right now. I'm feeling good about this.
I've been feeling, yeah. It's nice to have like a goal in mind when you're using your makeup sometimes. And we've been doing a good enough job at, like, you know, using 1 or 2 Project Pan items, but still playing in our collection, so it's not like overwhelming and we're not neglecting everything. So it's been a good balance. We're starting to get the groove down. But now I can talk.
Yeah, and I'm kind of planning on doing more like Shop My Stash tutorials, like maybe like once every couple weeks, just to be sure that I'm dipping into other things. But in terms of eyeshadow, I'm always dipping into all sorts of things. Complexion products, it's really not the end of the world for me to use the same things. Other than blush, I will continuously mix my blushes. But like bronzer and stuff, who gives a shit? Highlighter, one day when I use it again. One day. Anyway,
so I suppose that's all from us today.
If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our other Project Pan videos. We have 3 Project Pans going out this very moment. We will continue on the Project Panning journey for a very long time. We'll have lots of new videos. Yeah, we're also like filming this a little bit earlier than a month because we're posting so much that we kind of need like these to go up at the right time, you know? So maybe like my progress pictures, I'll wait a couple little bits to take those so they're like correct, but otherwise I'll forget. So maybe I'll do that today right after we're done here. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. We hope to see you in the next one. Bye.